Hello everyone, Valerie here. Today I wanted to share with you how I plan my entire year of lesson planning for homeschool during the summer. And actually, I'm already done planning for next year, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that and how I use it, or at least how I'm planning on using the system this year. This will actually be the first time doing this, although I've done something similar in the past with one major fail, and I'll explain that to you once I turn the camera around and show you guys what I did this year that's a little different from the last time I did something similar. That was a fail. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so this is a printout of what I created on my Numbers spreadsheet, or Numbers is the Mac version of Windows Excel. You can do this on Windows as well. And I just printed it so that two Numbers pages printed on one sheet of paper to save paper. Here's my two second graders' work for the year. So here you can see I have the week on the far left, and then each day, and then I have their subjects. Now this isn't all of their subjects, but these are like the bookwork subjects that we physically have books for, and we're going to be going through these books for the year. So here they have science, math, textbook and workbook, their language arts, which is, language arts is on a website, but it's writing and grammar, and I just write what days they'll be doing, what lessons they'll be doing there. And then they have reading, which is also on the computer. And then cursive is an actual book. They also do spelling on the computer, but I don't write that out. That's more of a go in your own pace. Once you pass the test, you go on to the next spelling lesson. And then here we have a Money Matters for Kids, and we won't do that the first week. So what I do is I take the book, I look at how many lessons and or pages they have for that entire book, because I would like for them to finish this zoology book in that one school year. And I divide that number of pages by how many days I want them to do bookwork, the science bookwork. So we have 180 days in our school year. For the most part, they're not going to be doing any bookwork on Fridays, so I take out those every Friday. So that comes to 144 days of bookwork for the school year. So then I divide that 200 and plus something pages of science by the 144, and it tells me I should be doing about a page and a half of science a day. So here you can see sometimes we do more than that, sometimes we do 2 days, sometimes we don't do any reading pages that day, we just do the workbook page. So that's how I do it for each subject. I figure out approximately how much we need to do each day in order to finish by the end of the year. And then in my actual teacher planner, I have this for all the grades. These are for my 2 second graders, my 6th grader, and my 8th grader. And I printed that out for the entire year. Let's see. Here on the last page of the 2nd grade, you can see all the way up to week 36. So what I did in my first year of homeschooling was I pretty much did the same thing with all the daily lessons broken down for the whole year for all the books, but instead of printing it out on a separate spreadsheet like this, I wrote it every single day's filled in assignments directly in my lesson planner. That was a disaster, because the very first time we had a day that didn't go as planned, there was tons of erasing and rewriting that had to be done. So this year I'm going to do it a little bit different in my actual planner. So let's go ahead and quickly look into the planner to see what I'm going to do instead. So for this first week, I did go ahead and write in that 1 week's worth of subjects as it was planned out. But this will most likely not be what I continue to do. Just in case something changes, I won't have to do a bunch of erasing. So here you can see this is what I will do ahead of time. Create the to-go and to-do sections along with the date and the days of the week. So that way I can use this not only for my lesson plans but for our family agenda as well, with appointments, field trips, to-do lists like kitchen needs to be cleaned on Tuesday or just whatever. And then for the following, so that'll be filled in here. But then this will be left blank except for having the subjects already filled in on the side like this. So have the subjects there, and then as they do, say, math, we will look at this page for their math, and then I will write that in as they do it, and then just highlight it or cross it off of this list as they do it. That way I can have a quick glance to see, okay, they've done this much science, this much math, this much language arts, and then, you know, so that it might be staggered throughout the year, and that's fine, but I'll have a quick overview of what the next subject and lesson they're on in each subject, what next lesson they're on in each subject is, and then I'll just write it down as we go, and this will be more like a record instead of a planner because I already have my plan. This is my plan. So another way I think this will work is for my older two, because they're going to have their own lesson planners this year, but I've already done all of the lesson planning for them. They can just themselves on a Friday or so write in the subjects that they have for that following week. Like here, Saxon, Grammar and Writing, Level 6. Then Science, Math, etc. So here for their first week, I did already fill it out. So basically for the following week, they can copy the same subjects on the side, and then they can look and see, okay, so for science I have, you know, this next lesson, and fill that out for Monday through Thursday. And then for guitar, whenever I practice, it's always 20 minutes, just write that in 20 minutes. Penmanship, my next penmanship is page whatever it is here. So if this video was helpful or gave you an idea of how to do this in your own homeschool, or it doesn't even have to be school. Maybe you're planning work projects for the year, or for 6 months, or for 3 months, and you just want to be able to space it out. This kind of planning can help you in any aspect of your life. So if it did give you an idea, or if it did help you out a bit, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help my video to get more views, new fresh eyes on my videos when people search for the topic that I'm covering. And being that I'm a smaller channel, I can use all the fresh eyes on my videos as possible. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you would like to be updated on when a new video comes out. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 8 a.m. in the morning, and occasionally a bonus video will come on Saturday at 8 a.m. in the morning. So definitely be on the lookout and come back and visit us sometime. Leave any comments or questions you have below, even if you have suggestions. Oh, I would love to hear them. If you are like a veteran homeschooling mom, I'm only going into my 3rd year of homeschooling, so I still have a lot to learn, and I love to learn. So please, leave your tips, comments, suggestions, questions, anything. Leave them in the comment area, not only for me, but for other people as well, because it's always helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.